There are days when I feel like your energy is completely absent from my life, like I can't sense you at all. Those are the days when I don't even feel like I have a heart beating inside my chest. It's as if my heart has left me and traveled somewhere far away, leaving behind an empty space, a void that's impossible to fill. The hollowness I feel during those moments is overwhelming. I feel like something essential inside of me is missing, and it makes me feel like I'm barely human anymore. I don't experience happiness or sadness. I don't feel anything at all. It's just numbness, a kind of emptiness that I don't know how to explain. And I don't like it, not one bit. I feel disconnected from myself, and it's terrifying. When I'm in that state, my mind starts to wander to dark places. I begin to wonder if maybe you've stopped thinking about me. Perhaps that's the reason for this emptiness. The fear of losing that connection with you, the bond that I once believed was unbreakable, weighs heavily on me. During those days, it feels like I'm functioning on autopilot. I go through the motions, smiling and laughing with others as though nothing is wrong, but it's all surface level. Inside, I'm completely numb. I'm just pretending to feel, pretending to be present, when in reality, I feel like a ghost of myself. I can accept the longing I feel for you. I can accept the sadness, the love, and even the hope that fills my heart whenever I think about you. Those emotions, although sometimes difficult, are still a part of me. I understand them. But this emptiness, this is something I don't know how to handle. It's unfamiliar and unsettling. I feel like I'm turning into a robot, slowly losing pieces of who I am. The person I once was feels distant, almost unrecognizable now. Some days, I want to reach out to you, to ask if you still think about me the way I think about you. I want to ask if I still cross your mind, if you still feel the connection that we once shared. But every time I consider texting you, I stop myself. A voice inside tells me that if you've truly forgotten about me, it's not my place to remind you. I don't want to intrude on your life or create any kind of difficulty for you. I've always wanted you to be happy, even if that happiness doesn't include me. Still, deep down, I've held on to this belief that no matter where you are, you would always carry me in your heart. That belief, that faith in our connection, was what kept me going. It's why I used to feel your energy so strongly, so many times, without any explanation. It was as if our bond transcended distance, as if we were always connected on some deeper, spiritual level. These days, I miss that connection more than I can express. I miss the bond that made me feel like I wasn't alone in this world. That bond brought me so much joy, a kind of joy that I can't seem to find anywhere else. It gave me a sense of confidence, knowing that there was at least one person in my life who would always love me, no matter what. That feeling, that certainty, made me believe that there was someone in this world who was entirely mine. The connection felt sacred, like it couldn't be broken, no matter what life threw at us. Now, on the days when I don't feel your energy, I find myself wanting to be alone. I can't find comfort in anything or anyone else. I sit by myself, searching for that connection within me, hoping to feel you again in some way. I miss that part of me, the part that felt whole because of you. I miss feeling like I belonged to someone, like I had someone who truly understood me, even from a distance. I'm afraid, though. I'm scared that if you go away from me completely, you'll take a piece of me with you, a piece I might never get back. That thought terrifies me because it feels like I'm already losing myself. Every day that I don't feel your presence is a reminder that maybe I'm slowly slipping away, too. It's a frightening feeling, one that I don't know how to escape. I miss the old me, the me who was filled with love, hope, and joy because of the bond we shared. And now, I'm left wondering if that version of me will ever return. or if it disappeared with the fading of our connection. Hey there, how have you been these days? It feels strange to reach out like this after everything that's happened between us, but I couldn't hold back anymore. I've been thinking about you lately, and I couldn't help but wonder if you still remember me. I know a lot of time has passed, and so much has changed, but I guess some things never really leave your heart, no matter how much you try to move on. Today, while I was scrolling through my phone, I stumbled upon some old photos of us together. I wasn't even searching for them, but there they were, and I couldn't help but smile. Seeing those pictures brought back a flood of memories. I found myself reminiscing about all the good times we shared, the laughs, the adventures, the countless little moments that made our time together feel so special. We really did have so many cute, priceless moments, didn't we? Those memories are still precious to me, and I miss having you in my life. It's funny, in a bittersweet way, how even though I have everything I could want right now, friends, career, hobbies, it still feels like there's a piece missing. I suppose that piece is you. It's not just about romantic feelings or what we had in that sense, it's about the connection we shared, the friendship, the understanding we had between us. I miss that more than anything. I realize that things have changed between us, and I'm not naive enough to think they could go back to the way they were. Life moves forward, and people grow apart, and I understand that. I know we can't undo what's been done or pretend that the distance between us doesn't exist. But just because things have shifted doesn't mean that what we had wasn't important. You still hold a special place in my heart, and I think you always will, no matter where life takes us. There's no erasing the memories, no taking back the feelings we once shared. It's all part of who I am now, and for that, I'm grateful. To be honest, I've tried to lie to myself, convincing myself that I don't care anymore, that I've moved on. But if I'm being real with myself, that's just not true. I'm still affected by you, by your presence, or even your absence. I notice the things you do, even when we don't talk. When I see you post pictures online, I feel something. I try to brush it off, but the truth is, it still affects me. I get this mixture of emotions, almost like a whirlwind. There's happiness because, as your friend, I'm genuinely glad to see you doing well, moving ahead in life, reaching for your goals. But at the same time, there's this deep sadness, a sense that with each new step you take forward, you're moving further away from me. It's hard to explain, but it feels like you're leaving me behind, even though I know that's just how life works sometimes. I feel sad knowing that I don't matter in your life the way I used to. And that's okay, it's just how things have unfolded, and I'm not trying to complain or blame anyone. It's just difficult to watch someone who once meant so much to you drift away, knowing you're not part of their journey anymore. I know I have no right to feel this way, but it's how I feel nonetheless. It's selfish, I suppose, to think that you would stay connected to me forever. A part of me still wants to believe that we were too important to each other for that to fade away. My heart wants to hold on to that connection, to believe that you'll always keep a little room for me in your life. But my mind knows better. It knows that clinging to the past won't change anything, and that you deserve to be free to live your life as you see fit. I regret not taking the right actions when I had the chance. Looking back, I see the things I could have done differently, the times I should have said something or acted instead of holding back. But regret can only do so much. I can't change what's happened. What I can do, though, is hope that you're happy. That's all I want now. I want you to be happy, even if that means we don't talk, even if I'm not part of your life the way I used to be. I won't do anything to get in the way of your happiness, because you deserve that more than anything. I just want you to know, despite everything, that you still matter to me. I may try to hide it, to pretend that I've moved on completely, but deep down, you're still important. You always will be. And even if we don't speak or cross paths again, you'll always have a piece of my heart.